Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. It shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment, even though they'll claim that they're not quite getting the breaks just now. Lady Luck has seemingly turned her back on them and shunned their calls for help. If they have more to them than we've been seeing, then it has to emerge here. They understand the consequences if that does not happen.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Mkhitaryan. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Facing up to last season's champions, it is a tough ask of anyone, let alone a newly promoted side.
I think they've just got to remain composed. After all, this is what it's all about. That's why they worked so hard last season, to make it to the biggest stages like this and see if they've got what it takes to compete. Of course they're up against it, but you never know in football. You've got to stay calm.
Dashing forward at pace. He's left his man. Roonie! It's there!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Arsenal go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Arsenal making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Iwobi, he slid it, and the shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Gets it back. Trying to get there. And the cutback. March. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That is terrific skill. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Socrates knocks it away. Roonie. He's got options out wide. Timely intervention. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Arsenal seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and
Goes for goal! That's a half-decent try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Aimed long and direct. He's got away. And he's cut it out. Proper was the brains behind the equaliser in their previous game. Izquierdo. Gross. Arsenal are leading with half-time drawing close. Izquierdo. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tries to get it forward quickly. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Iwobi! Iwobi! This could fall anywhere! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Iwobi. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Arsenal were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Knockout. Mustafi gets his foot in there. Chance! Leno gets it upfield. Kolasinac goes looking. Roonie. Roonie! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Mustafi.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Has a hit! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gross. It's a loose ball. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. He's pinged one through here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gross. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Proper. Stevens. Gross. Staffy gets rid without sophistication. Tries to get it forward quickly. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Gross. Keeper goes long. Either side really getting hold of the ball. He's in, sure. Can he score? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Iwobi is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
So the ball's got out of play and a change is upcoming.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Roonie. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Stevens. Scalotto. Proper. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, the ball's come loose! Maitland-Niles. It's Ozil. He's played him through. He's had a look. Roonie! It's broken loose. He's looking to get there first. Now surely. He's gone for it. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mustafi. Aubameyang. Ozil. Hit long and direct. Gets good distance on it. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Duffy. Scalotto. Aubameyang goes on a charge down the left. Holding. Ramsey. Iwobi. Oh, good interception. Now they could break here. There is the final whistle. Arsenal did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
Just remains